Hi guys, I'm Rob from Outlaw Guitars, and this here would have been my entry into the Great Guitar Build Off. Now, some of you know that I lost my footage of the build, so that was me basically out of the competition to start with. After that, I just packed it up, I put it away, I even took the paint off it, because I was going to do something else with it, maybe like, I don't know, a material finish or a veneer or just something different. But as I watched all the builds going on, I thought I should just build this and just do it and see if I can still complete it on time. Now, by the time I came to that decision, I only had about 2 weeks left, so I pushed on and I got it done. And I finished it, and I would have had it done and uploaded on the last day, so I would have made it. And that was all I was really trying to see if I can still do it, see if I can still make the deadline, even though I had only 2 weeks to do it. So we'll have a wee run down to all the stuff that I changed. This is a kit, this wasn't a scratch build, because I've done, this is my third kit build, and I've built three scratch builds, and I'm on another scratch build just now. So this was, I just wanted to do something totally different for the competition, because most folk will do what they done, like obviously one neck, because one's more than enough usually for anybody, but I just thought it'd be a bit different, because I'm a bit different. Anyway, I reshaped the headstock slightly. I didn't like, it was okay, I liked it, but I didn't like how high this bit here was on them both. So I took it down a bit and just kind of made it into a shape that I liked a bit better. The necks were awfully chunky, so I thinned them down so it felt better for me. Then I reshaped the upper horns so it was easier access to the higher frets, because they were quite high and didn't really have much of a shape to them. So I reshaped them and made them a bit deeper. And I reshaped this bit down here, the top horn down to the bottom, and I put a comfort curve round here. On the bottom I made it more curved, because like up here, all round the guitar to start with, there's only like a small round over, and I had to leave that up here for the cavity covers, because, well, I just had to, because they looked alright. I had to reshape these ones just to make them look a bit better, but I didn't want to have to shape the full thing. Then I rerouted the pickups, because the pickups were either maybe like a first week apprentice, or somebody that had been on the night, a night in the piss the night before, because they were a mess. They were kind of rounded here, so I had to reshape them. This one, and this one. This one I think was about the only one that was actually any way, shape or form you could say like a pickup cavity. Then I measured and drilled out the bridge and the saddle positions. Round the back, you can see that, yeah. I made a comfort curve round the back here. Drilled the neck holes. And that's about it for that. There's 500k pots in it. The only thing I really haven't done any work to was the position of the frets. Even the fretboard, I don't know what material it's made of, but I had to sand it. Well, I stained it as dark as it would go, because it didn't take a stain very well either. I sanded it down and then oiled it up. I had four different paint jobs on it. The first one I took off when I thought I wasn't going to enter when I knew I wasn't going to be able to enter the competition. I took it off. Then the second and the third paint jobs, they both had bad paint reactions for some reason. So the fourth paint job that went on it, it got damaged. I picked it up, picked the body up, and it dropped, and it got dented and chipped. So this guitar really didn't want to get built, but I thought, well, I'll try and disguise it. So I filled in the dents and the chips as best as I could, and then I thought, like, I'll put some glitter on the paint, and that kind of like takes the eye away from any damage it's done to it, or like any defects, and it just helps camouflage it a bit. Then after that, I lacquered it up, put as many coats of lacquer on it as I could. Obviously drying times, and then give it overnight and then redo it again. Sanded it up to 3000, wet sanded it up to 3000 grit. Then I tea-cutted it and then put turtle wax on it, the stuff with the carnauba oil on it. But a bit of advice for anybody that's wanting to do a white guitar: it shows up everything, anything, any slight blemish and all that. So before you paint it, make sure that you have got your sanding and all your prep work and all that to perfection, because if you don't, the white will let you know anything. So then I copper taped the cavities, and then wired it up, which took a couple of days, because wiring up a 6-string, that's different, and totally different than wiring up 2 necks, because you've got a selector here for that one, selector for both, selector for here, so you've got to make sure that everything's all wired into one big circuit so everything works. But eventually I managed to get a diagram online, and what I done was every wire, once I'd made that connection, I scribbled it off, and then that way I knew where I was and what wires was supposed to go where and what bit I still hadn't done. So that was a good indicator, and once I'd done that, that wasn't a problem. But I never had enough wire. So what I done was, I had a set of custom indicators for a motorbike. So I just butchered them and took the wires off. But hey, it works, so that's what matters. What else? I think that's about it. It's a very steep learning curve, and as I said, it is nothing like building a 6-string at all. What else? But I don't know. I think I've covered everything. Don't know if we'll make another one, but if I do, I've made templates for the body, and I've made templates for the 12-string neck. So I might go back and do another one once I've had a wee bit more experience under the belt, you know. I think that's about it. So that would have been my entry into the Great Guitar Build Off, as I say. And doing it, I've learned a hell of a lot, right? But it's made an old man even older, that's for sure. So if you like let me know, give it a comment, even let me know if you would have voted for it. I'm not giving a damn about votes, but it's always nice to know that somebody would have voted for it. I'll pay it for my family. I don't know, I think that'll do. Right, so if you like it, as I say, give it a thumbs up. Also, let me know if you're interested in seeing me do anything else, because if you are, then I might invest in a better setup for recording stuff, because you really need stuff, and you know you really need stuff that's got to work with your computer, and you'll be able to upload it and get stuff done, and that way folk can actually see it. So if you're interested in that, let me know, and that lets me know if it's even worth like investing in any equipment at all. I'm going to take this to you, mate, to demo, and I'll upload that video as well, because like, whew, even stringing it, even tuning up a 12-string guitar, oh, different beast altogether, and a double neck is totally alien to me. I'm not sure if he's played the double neck before, but I know he's played 12 strings and that, so I'll get him to like put it through the motions, and I'll put that video up as well, and that way you can see it and hear it playing, and make that way you know everything works the way it should. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and share it. If you didn't, well, get a thumbs down, but still share it. So why should you be the only person that's getting tortured, having to go through all this? So that'll do for just now, guys. If I don't see you before then, I'll see you all again next year's Great Guitar Build Off, because I'll definitely be in it this time. And what I'll do different is, every day I film some, I'll upload it to my computer, and then that way, if I lose anything, it's only one day that I'm losing, and no more full build. So, I mean, that's a lesson learned there. Okay, well, thanks again, guys, and I'll see you later.